Morning, Keto Fam. Keto Kelly, just getting her done. I'm back with you after, and it's a lot of vape. I'm back with you after 2 weeks, I believe, maybe more than that. The last time I came in was January 16th. I think it was the 16th. Not feeling great. This terrible flu that's going around is ravishing everybody. And I knew that my daughter was coming from Chicago because her training there was done, and she was coming back here for a couple of days to pick up her car and go to her TV and some things that she was going to take to her next duty station, which is in D.C. Come to find out that she wasn't actually flying here to Norfolk. She was flying from Chicago to D.C. So somebody had to go pick her up. So that Friday, and she tried to get an earlier flight, and she actually didn't get into D.C. until 7 o'clock. And it's a 3.5-hour drive from here to D.C. So I think I left around 3 o'clock. I got there right around 6:30, I believe it was, 6:45. So, and my youngest went with me. So we didn't get home till after 11 that Friday night, and I was already feeling terrible. And over the weekend, we was getting some things done on her vehicle. We were getting her stuff packed. And then my husband and I drove back to D.C. on Monday. We left... What time did we leave? I think around 9 in the morning on Monday. Got her settled in on the base, got everything taken care of, and then drove back to Virginia. Well, it's essentially Virginia, but drove back to the Norfolk area. I'm going to tell you, that took a lot out of me already being sick. And I never actually got the full-blown flu like everybody else did. I never got any vomiting or anything. I just got the severe achiness and the crappiness. So I never really did go back and look at that video to check on the comments and everything, because a lot of people commented, get better, I hope you're feeling better, you know, get some rest, da-da-da. But I had one comment that actually told me to stop whining. There were worse off people out there than me, and that I need to stop whining. So I did myself a favor, and I stayed off vlogging for a little while because I needed to check myself before I came back on and did a vlog, because I was not going to be nice to this person. I don't know who it is. I didn't block them, whatever. I mean, you can have your opinion about whether or not I'm whining. But, yeah, there are a lot more worse off people than I was. I am sure there are many people out there that are a lot worse off than I am. I don't speak to them people. I only speak for myself. I am a cancer survivor. So, yeah. So I kept myself off vlogging for a little while because I knew that I would get really ignorant and I'd get really stupid, possibly say some stuff that I can't take back. So I did myself a favor by not coming on and vlogging because I was hot. Also, while I've been gone, I think I had my CT scan on the 18th, I believe, and then went back on the 23rd to see a new doctor, my new oncologist, because the one that I'd been seeing all this time had transferred. So I needed to see a new oncologist, and she's amazing. Since she's new and she hasn't followed me along, she threw all kinds of stuff at me. By the way, my CT scan came back clear again. Thank you, keto. However, she wants me to get a mammogram. And I've had one mammogram. I'll be 48 in July. And I've had one mammogram, and that was when I was 42, I think. And, whatever, you know, the squishy machine is what it is. And she wants me to go see. Oh, did you guys notice I colored my hair? It was turning really orange, but I went a little bit darker so when it does fade, it doesn't fade out to an orange color. Anyway, back to what I was saying. She also wants me to get a scope to go down in my stomach and check things out, make sure everything, and in the other end. I don't want to have that done. But, and she's also talking about possibly getting this hernia fixed, which scares the hell out of me because there's so many lawsuits out there about that hernia mesh. And, I mean, it's irritating. When I eat, it pokes out quite a bit. When I lay down to go to sleep at night, I can feel stuff moving through it. It'll pop out through. It's pretty gross, but it's not painful. It's more annoying and uncomfortable at times than it is painful. But she doesn't want it to get to the point of, you know, causing any issues. I don't want to go back under the knife again. I'm not, whatever. So, what else was I going to talk about? I've been gone for 2 weeks. What else? I don't know. But I was glad to see another clear CT scan. That was nice. So, and I have keto to thank for that. Oh, my weight. On January 1st, when I weighed in, I was at 194.8. And when I was doing my keto tag, I think beginning of January, one of my goals that I had set for myself this year was to lose at least 2 pounds a month. That by the end of the year, I should be close to my goal or at my goal. So I'm setting a 2 pound a month goal, which it should not be hard to make, but again, it's me we're talking about. Progress has been crap. All last year, I think I lost 6 pounds over the entire year. So, as of this morning, and I'll post it, I believe it was 191 this morning, which is a 3.8 pound loss for the month of January, which is great. I feel great. Again, not my priority. Cancer is my priority, and so far, I'm winning that battle. Hopefully, after I have this gastrectomy or whatever it is they do to check down this way and the other way. Ooh. And I can't remember what date that is at. February 7th, I actually go see the gastro doc, a new one, to see what he thinks about this hernia. And I am assuming scheduling the scope to be done. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm going to come in later. I've pulled out some shrimp and some broccoli. I think I'm just going to saute some shrimp and broccoli to have for my first meal. It is now 9:45. That probably won't be for another couple of hours. Just drinking my coffee right now, and then I'll come back in later. Okay guys, I missed you. I'm back. Yay. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, Keto Kelly just getting her dog coming in. It's 12:20, and I want to get this going because I'm really hungry. Because I just finished one of my midterms. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if it's because I'm old school or what, but I'm really annoyed right now. I had a midterm exam Actually, hold on. This is a chili garlic sauce. I think I'm going to saute with this. Let me throw the shrimp in there. Add what's left of that. Not much left of that. I might add a little bit of water to that. I made my own, like, homemade kimchi. It's pretty good. A little salty, but not terrible. So let's finish up this. I used this on wings the other day, guys. It was pretty good with the wings. Actually, it was very nice with the wings. Okay, back to my school situation. I'm right in the middle. I'm about 30 questions into a 42 question midterm. And they're using these e-text shit. And I'm getting really annoyed because maybe I'm just old school, but I'm not a fan of this e-text. About 30 questions in, I lose all ability to use the e-text. I'm using whatever notes I have to finish this midterm. I have no idea how I did, but I am so annoyed with e-text. You know, I wish they would, you know, give you, you know, the option of whether or not you want to use e-text or whether or not you want the normal textbook. Honestly, I don't know how I did on this midterm. I emailed the professor and said, hey, look, I lost all ability to use my e-text at about question 30. Just wanted to let you know if anybody else experiences it. Guys, I am so annoyed right now by this. I cannot afford to not pass these courses because I only have, I think it's 22 months of benefits left through the VA. So I have to cram in all this stuff that I still need to get, and I think it's going to take me right up to 22 months. So I cannot afford to fail any classes because of stupid glitches like that. It's so annoying. And my other class is macroeconomics, and I'm so annoyed that I even have to take that again because I took that when I did my associates. Why am I taking macroeconomics again? I hate economics. Microeconomics might be a little different only because that deals more of the individual side of it than versus the whole, you know, global economy. I don't know. I'm annoyed. So annoyed. Alright, so this is what I'm getting ready to eat, guys. It smells really good. I'm going to eat this. That's quite strong. It's just shrimp, broccoli, and a little bit of that chili garlic sauce. That chili garlic sauce does have a minimal sugar in it. Not enough to even calculate, really. It says 2 grams per 2 tablespoons. No, 4 grams per 2 tablespoons, and that probably was not even 2 full tablespoons on that. So, that's it. Let me give it a try real quick. It's going to be hella hot, so. I don't know, can you guys see? It's really salty. Here's the kimchi. I've always wanted to try kimchi, but was kind of afraid to. So I said, you know what, I can make that myself, so. Oh, it's really salty now after it's been setting. It's great for gut flora though, as far as I've read. So it's really salty though. And I didn't use daikon because I couldn't find any daikon radish, so I ended up using just regular radish and green onion. It's good, but really salty. Okay, guys, I pulled out some ribeye steaks that was off that big roast that I bought from Costco. I got these marinating, defrosting. Hopefully around 3, they'll be thawed out enough to where I can go ahead and just cook one off real quick for myself. But right now, this is what I'm eating. So I may come in later and show you guys me cooking off the ribeye steak. I doubt it. It's just a steak. You guys know how to do that. But I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry I was gone. But, you know, I had to save myself from being banned from YouTube. Because I would have gone slap happy ignorant on that person. So, anyway, guys. Alright, I'll see you hopefully by this weekend or next week. I think I'm going to just do maybe 1 or 2 a week. Give myself a little bit of a break, you know, pull back a little bit. But, alright guys, keto on, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.